Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Lightning and the Polar Bears. Jared Alford will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
So coming to the plate, Timmy Hinson. He will lead this one off today.
Timmy Hinson.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it 2-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Seth Roberts waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second. The second baseman. Roberts.
Stepping in, Seth Roberts. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Digging in, Mo Cole, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Weeks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting first. The designated hitter. A.J. Valito.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Valito. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Roberts stands at second with 2 gone. cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Will Sweeney, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Standing in, Bobby Allard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hinson is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Jesse Nelson.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Nelson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. So, guys, our visitors as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 2-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Digging in, Jesus Pena. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Mitch Drew. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It comes in at 262 on the year. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jason Easel. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short, right to him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Marty.
Stepping into the box, Marty Riggs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Wesley Ray. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Ray, a California-born ball player, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In now, Ryan Nichols. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And it misses. 3-1 now. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom of the second. Nashville leads it 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronnie Weeks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Hinson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
That is good. The third baseman, Calvin Parks.
Set to get his day started, Calvin Parks, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Parks just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 2-2. And he got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate, Bruce Castle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. Easel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. Nashville is out in front here, 1-0. Into the box now, Eric Piper.
For the Lightning, the shortstop, Eric Piper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two and 0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Timmy Hinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Hinson is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result of double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Seth Roberts. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a pop-up now. Parks shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the third now, and here comes the first baseman, Fernando Rodriguez.
The first baseman, Fernando Rodriguez.
Now here it comes. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. One and one. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. And that's out number 1. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Settling in now, Martin Good, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
The batter, the shortstop, Bobby Oliver.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Bobby Allard, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Jesse Nelson, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. He'll step in here at 275. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Good. Rounds the corner and is headed home. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, taking corners, and he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate now, Jesus Pena, as he'll take a look at ball one. Pena, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Cut at that one with misses. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Stepping in now, Mitch Drew. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 3 runs already home here. Palm ball swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now the 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Diesel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, center fielder, Ronnie Weeks.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronnie Weeks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
0-1 count, here's the pitch.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A runner on first with 2 away. Slow roller left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you could read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now batting, Calvin Parks. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Parks has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
2 down, runners at first and second. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Still 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. Atlantis is on top 3-1. Ready for another chance? Mo Cole. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, A.J. Rodriguez.
Striding forward now is the DH, A.J. Valido. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Fouled away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Jason Easel. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Marty Riggs. Popped up. But this will land untouched. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Atlantis is out in front, 3-2. Now in the box, Bruce Castle. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Bruce Castle.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball on the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Into the box, Fernando Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the second baseman, Martin Good.
At the plate, Martin Good will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Wesley Ray.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
In now, Ryan Nichols. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Nichols, a native Texan. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The runner in scoring position with none out. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And he's out on the tag. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So digging in now, Eric Piper. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Deshaun Smooth enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Timmy Hinson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside out of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Seth Roberts. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Smooth is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Count remains at 0-2. From the stretch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Now back, first base.
Ready once again, Mo Cole, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Bobby Holiday. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back, the left fielder, Jesse Nelson.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Nelson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate, Jesus Pena, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Just hung in there on that one. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, A.J. Polito. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now back, left field.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Easel.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Marty Riggs, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So stepping in, Ryan Nichols. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The set and the 2-0.
Two on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on it.
The 3-1 pitch on a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Manuel Rosario enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Rosario.
Standing in, Eric Piper. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Timmy Hinson, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. Nashville leads it 6-3. Brad Morrison will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Mitch Drew. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
The skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
The center fielder, Ronnie.
Into the box, Ronnie Weeks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Ball 2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Calvin Park.
Coming to the plate now, Calvin Parks. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the catcher, Bruce Castle.
Stepping up now, Bruce Castle. Here's the first pitch to him. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Lightning lead this one 6-4. Digging in the switch hitter, Seth Roberts.
The second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Here comes the first pitch. 4-1. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses inside off the plate. The 2-1 home. It swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first down of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Mo Cole, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Set and the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. 1 out, nobody on. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So now to the plate, A.J. Valido. Line toward the gap in left center. Weeks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat, Fernando Rodriguez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Martin Good saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bobby Allard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Standing in now, Jesse Nelson swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Pena. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Allard rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game. Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Orlando Reyes takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. To the plate now, Mitch Drew. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Reyes, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Lightning on top 6-5. Justin Clark has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Easel. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
2-2 one more time. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Castle corrals it. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. Riding in once again, Marty Briggs. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Wesley Ray will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Aller is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ronnie Weeks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball three.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike two now. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Striding in, Calvin Parks, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Set. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Nobody out, runner on first. Is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Javier Rosa answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box, Bruce Castle pitches high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily in second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. One out, one on in a one-run game. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back, the first baseman, Fernando Rodriguez.
So striding forward now, Fernando Rodriguez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is line to left. Easel is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. Nashville is on top here, 6-5. Quinn Meadows enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Ryan Nichols. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yep, 1-2.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Weeks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back, shortstop, Eric Piper.
Digging in once again, Eric Piper. He's set, and the pitch. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Timmy Hinson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1 there. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Stepping into the box, Seth Roberts. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Dive, but he's back in there. A runner on first with 2 away. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The third base.
Digging in to try it again. Mo Ho. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The set and the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The set and the 2-1. Chopper to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Clark Levy is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Martin Good.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
In now, Bobby Allard, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jesse Nelson, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A bare hand for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Lightning rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Will Sweeney takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Clark Levy earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
There's our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
this guy's still third. They're coming hard now.